Mm-hmm. All right. As y'all know, I'm trying to cut down on the length of the videos. I'm trying to get them around 30 minutes a piece. This one might go over. We'll see if I can keep it on the down low. The channel is named Mission. The title, I've put the link in the description. Man humiliates, but it's the way it's worded. Man humiliates feminist in viral video. But it's the way that he's got it lettered. As I said, I added the description or the link in the description below. As everybody says, like this video, share this video, subscribe, all that cool shit. Try and grow this damn channel finally. Even if I'm laid up from surgeries and everything, I'll still try and post. I'll figure out how I'm going to do that when I'm laid up, but we'll see. And of course, I might be drugged up like crazy, which might make for interesting videos. I'm also going to start, I do have a Twitch channel, so I'm not like one of these, shit, what the fuck do they call those? Oh my God, those gamers that have no life. Oh my God, I can't think of the fucking, those type of gamers right now offhand. But I'm not one of those people. I play because I just feel like playing. I may get destroyed a lot. Like right now, we're all into War Thunder, which, we didn't even, at least two of us didn't even know existed. It's been out for like 8 years and shit. And we've played World of Tanks back in PC. Then went to beta for console and played in console, up until recently, World of Tanks. And then a friend that I met, active duty soldier friend, was like, well, hey, we also play, have you tried War Thunder? And I was like, what is that? So I looked it up and I was like, what the hell? I was like, it's way better than World of Tanks because it's tanks, planes, ships, all of that shit. And I'm like, where the fuck has this game been? Oh, I don't know offhand. I'll get into all that stuff later. Two of my friends have really started. Actually, a couple of friends are like, as I said, they may not be necessarily really good, but they have thousands of followers. Thousands. I think, yeah, and I'm having lunch with them today, as a matter of fact. And then some of my other friends who have hundreds or thousands of followers that are actually really good. One of the friends is a part of, in World of Warcraft, is a part of one of the biggest guilds on World of Warcraft. As a matter of fact, two of my friends. One is a friend's daughter who's on World of Warcraft and one of the top streamers. And then there's my ex-fiance, her daughter and her, I think they got married. Her new husband, both of them are streamers and have thousands of followers and make a lot of money off of their streams and everything. So, and they were like, well, you've been playing a lot of games. You're a beta tester for Wizards of the Coast. You're a beta tester for Blizzard, and I'm like, yeah, but, I've been doing this for many years. And it's like, well, why don't you, when all the streaming stuff, came out, why didn't you do any of that with my D&D, which I'm a beta tester for Dungeons & Dragons. I've been a beta tester since 3rd edition. They were like, well, why don't you ever have your own channel? And I'm like, I don't care about that shit. I do this stuff for fun. It's like, I don't care about the whole streaming and shit. I just want to have a good time. Anyway, so yeah, I'm finally trying to grow the channel and everything. It's still going to be fun because when it becomes just a business. Now, I bitch. I do complain. I bitch. I don't give a fuck. Right now, I still have 3 days left on my 30-day ban with Facebook. I'm always getting banned by Facebook. I don't care. Fuck them. Fuck Fuckerberg. Fuck all y'all fucking dumbasses. I'm not going to, I still believe in free speech. Who gives a fuck if anyone gets offended? This shouldn't be the world we live in. Nobody in the Middle East cares about your fucking feelings. Nobody in the East cares about your fucking feelings. They're trying to ban. It's I just added it to my video last night, to my folder last night, of them trying to ban where is it? Shit. Oh my God, it's in here somewhere. They're trying to ban a what is it? A Chinese-made video game, and it's like the Chinese ain't gonna fucking care about you. If they're the Chinese, they don't give a shit about you. They're a communist country. They don't fucking care. And then you got people trying to ban like Japanese anime, and it's like, y'all must not be really fans of this shit, or do y'all do not know how to pick up a book? Do you not know anything about these cultures? They don't care about America, for one, and they sure as hell don't care about feminists and shit. Have you seen, there are plenty of videos, I think they've been mostly pulled from YouTube and shit for dumb reasons. Again, why don't y'all want to know the truth? Why do y'all keep deleting and hiding the truth? But there have been feminists who've gone over to China trying to promote their feminist ways, and the Chinese have beat them, arrested them. I mean, like, we're talking arrested them. It's like, bitches, this ain't America. Literally like telling them, this ain't America. It's like, you fucking dumb. I swear to God, you people are dumber than dirt. Let's just do this video. The channel is Mission. I may end up starting to follow this channel. I haven't subscribed yet, but I like his channel. We'll see if I actually subscribe, but I do like the video.
It completely shuts down and embarrasses these three women that have these very stereotypical opinions as far as how society is now and how it should be in all these first world feminist countries. And it's really entertaining and fun to watch. To provide a little context, it's the best video this Fresh and Fit channel has ever put out, so it's worth watching. And I've also talked a little bit with these guys, and we might be doing a collaboration in the future, but think about liking and subscribing them because they've got some good content. With that said, we're going to go ahead and jump into this video, and I'll stop at the key points that I think have a little bit of interesting insight for you guys.
Janina.
Oh, Kevin Samuels. Kevin Samuels. Fucking love that man. Love that man. Because he is like me. Except he's very more PC about the way he says things. Me, I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna call a spade a spade. So, and he does, but he does it in such a polite way, though.
Nina. Okay, one of the things I kept hearing, my name is Kevin Samuels, by the way, nice to meet you. One of the things I kept hearing is the notion of fairness. Why is that so important to you, Amanda?
I hate to admit it, but I do. Like, I'm half a man. I'm just a pretty girl. And I don't think that I should have to accept less in life because I was born with different equipment. I think that's bullshit.
Well, if you're half a man, then you should understand this full concept that men don't care about fair.
I don't have to care about fair either.
No. Men don't care about fair, or else we wouldn't conquer other people. You're of European descent. It looks like you're from the people are from the Caucasus Mountains, European descent. So
I am very white, yes.
That's fine. And some of them, and there's a lot, and between a lot of warring tribes, Germania, the Franks, if we cared about fairness, we would just let everybody stay on their land. Vikings wouldn't have raided and pillaged. England would have stayed on its island. Scotland would have been all right. Ireland would have been all right. Matter of fact, Hong Kong wouldn't have been a British protectorate for how many years? Oh, until the last, 30, 40? Men don't care about fair. We conquer. It's winners and losers.
Straight up.
Right? You're half a man.
I didn't know that only men were part of conquering.
Men and women view fairness differently, and why women are so much more likely to want these equitable systems and constantly talk about fairness. Why this is in contrast with how men think ties to evolutionary psychology and tribal evolution. So throughout our history, hundreds of thousands of years, men operated in hierarchies of competence, teams that would have been the best hunters and soldiers that could conquer and dominate and defend themselves against all the other tribes.
Right.
So guys would reward the most capable hunters and soldiers and the most experienced guys to be the leaders of men in order to have functional teams that could do that. So this is in contrast with the feminine condition, which is to promote these ideals of group cohesion and these equitable mindsets, which would have resulted in the tribe getting along with greater numbers. It would have been evolutionarily rewarded. And that's why men and women view fairness in a fundamentally different way. And a lot of these things that click off all these red flags for guys simply don't exist for a lot of women.
Well, name me some great female warriors that have dominated the planet.
Well, I mean, I'm learning new education here, which is only men conquer.
No.
I mean, that's what you're telling me, right?
No, well, see, what I'm not going to switch that. I'm asking about fairness. And I said about fairness. Why is fairness so important? You said because you're half a man.
Because if you expect something of me, I should be allowed to expect the same of you. And if you can't offer me that, you don't deserve to be in my life.
But that has nothing to do with fairness.
It has everything to do with fairness.
No, fairness means you get an opportunity. Fairness doesn't mean you get an outcome. Oh my God.
It's true.
You get an interview, not guaranteed a job.
No, you're not. But I work very, very hard to ensure that I keep it.
You notice how she is too stupid? He says something as an example, and she takes it as a literal thing. You get an interview, doesn't mean you're guaranteed to get a job. And all of a sudden, she picked up on, instead of just the semblance of what he said, she took it literal and was like, oh, I worked very hard. That's not what he fucking meant. But it keeps going. She does it multiple times.
Well, if that's the case, you should. If that's the case,
right?
If that's the case, then if that's the case, you should be able to secure the things you want. So you should have no problem.
Obviously not. Not when men are out here believing like you don't have to be fair.
Well, those two things can't exist in the same place.
We haven't even been part of human history. It's just men, and all we care about is conflict.
Well, no. You just said you work very hard, so you should get the outcomes. See, if hard work was all that required, then we would almost be guaranteed. Hard work gets you a ticket to the dance. It doesn't guarantee you the top spot. How many? Who lost the Super Bowl, guys?
The Kansas City Chiefs.
Can you say they worked hard this year?
Very hard.
Number two.
They came in second.
We don't worry about fairness. We worry about winning. And to the victor goes the spoils. Just like, you know what? How many times you've gotten to a club into VIP for free when some ugly chicks had to pay?
No. Now, mind you, listen to what he says.
We don't worry about fairness. We work.
Again, what I just said. He says something as, let me give you a scenario. She takes it as literal. It constantly keeps happening through the video. She is fucking she's trying to act like she's intelligent. She's fucking retarded. Because when I first watched the majority of this video, I'm going, what the fuck is wrong with this bitch? Does she not realize he's just giving an example? I'm telling you, let me see. She's reacting defensively rather than listen. Dude, that's feminazis 101 right there. That's liberals 101. That's SJWs 101. They don't care about facts. They only care about their feelings. That's it. Period. But watch. Oh, what is it you said? Answering the question without interjecting herself in. Oh, no. She doesn't even answer the questions. She answers the question with a question. She does everything she can to fucking pull a goddamn matrix and dodge everything that he fucking says. He even calls her out on it.
They're about winning.
Here we go.
And to the victor goes.
He's going to bring up about the club as a example, but watch what she does. She takes it literal.
The spoils. Just like, you know what? How many times you've gotten to a club into VIP for free when some ugly chicks had to pay full price?
Is that my fault?
No.
No, it's not your fault, but you just said fairness. So he's giving an example of unfair. You're saying that you want fairness. He's giving you example of, well, you don't get to have fairness. I mean, you get to take advantage of the unfair world. He's literally giving you an example. Oh, it's straight up deflection. She's what is it, Deflecticon? I remember somebody made up that comment. Oh my God. If she were a transformer, her name would be Deflecticon. Damn.
No, I've asked how many times it happened before you go down that path.
I mean, plenty of times in Miami.
Exactly, but that's not fair, is it?
Well, please don't forget I'm not from here.
But that's
so-
not the point.
See what I mean? It's like, what the hell does that got to do with anything? You're not from there. What the fuck does that have to do with anything?
Hey, man, that's not fair, is it?
I also don't care about those things.
But also, you only
He's just giving an example. He's not talking that you care about a nightclub. He's just giving an example of you taking advantage of something that is unfair. But you just said shit should be fair. But here you are taking advantage of something that is unfair.
care about fairness when it doesn't benefit you.
I just don't go to clubs that often.
See what I mean? Oh my God. I really hate people like this. Because I do it. I'm constantly throwing out examples and scenarios to basically, because apparently I'm too intelligent for these fucking people. So I literally, and I've had, so anybody tries, oh, so you're arrogant, you're being arrogant in your intelligence. No, I'm literally repeating what my own friends have said. My own friends. You don't have to talk down to me like I'm a fucking 5-year-old. Well, considering when I was talking in my regular self, well, because you're using big words. And I'm sorry I'm educated. I'm sorry that my family made me read the dictionary. I'm sorry that my family made me read the Encyclopedia Britannica. I'm sorry that my family made education, because my dad will whip our ass, made education a priority. I'm sorry that you didn't get that kind of raising. Not my fucking problem. Life isn't fair, which is what Kevin Samuels is saying. Life isn't fair. Jeez. But you see how she took it literal? He was just giving an example by using an unfair advantage that you have, and you took it, well, I don't go to clubs that often. That's not the point.
But that's not the point. I asked you, how many times you've gone to a club where you got in free or ugly chicks or less attractive chicks had to pay? And you know that's happened. You didn't say, excuse me, sir, even though I'm attractive, I demand that you charge me full price. That's fair, right?
Okay, so because
Is that
I
fair?
into places and
Is
get
that fair?
that means that I should
Is that
get.
fair? Before we go there, I'll answer your question if you at least answer mine. Is that fair?
Life isn't fair.
Well, that's
But you just said you wanted shit to be fair. Now you're saying life isn't fair. God damn, I swear to God, why are these people so fucking retarded? And this, how he talks to her, this is exactly how I talk to people. And they get mad. Well, because you're condescending. Well, I wasn't condescending 15 minutes ago when we first started the conversation. But because you keep being a complete dumbass, now I'm starting to be, I'm literally talking down to you now. I'm talking to you like you're a fucking 5-year-old. Timmy, do you need me to draw you a Scooby-Doo so you understand what I'm saying to you? You don't have to talk to me like that. Well, obviously you didn't understand the intellectual way I was talking to you. So I had to talk to you like a 5-year-old. You know, God, these fucking, let's keep going.
the case you accepted in the sexual marketplace too.
It doesn't mean I have to accept other people's bullshit.
No. Well, see, the thing is, man, see what you've proven, like many feminists and many women, you're okay with the double standards that benefit you. But the ones you don't like, you just throw at the wind, use sign language, shame, insults, guilt, and the need to be right to deflect and dismiss guys who are normally intimidated by this thing. I'm not.
Okay, and we're establishing the selective equality
Gotta put the dog out.
situation, which is what's going on here. And the insight that I'm going to provide is we can look at, there's an endless amount of examples of this, but we can look at the gender pay gap, where they essentially make this argument of equality in the situations that benefits them and ignores that when they do not. So the natural condition for men and women is obvious as far as men are designed to want to supplicate, to defend and protect and provide for women. So men work to service women. That's the natural condition between men and women. So we've been pushing this gender pay gap. It really ramped up about 10 years ago as far as pushing this idea that there's this equitable problem between men and women, where women are making supposedly 70-something cents to the dollar that men are. But that's
that's going to be a video I'm going to talk about when it comes to Rapinoe Megan or whatever her name is, Rapinoe, the soccer player, professional my ass. Y'all got whipped by a boys' high school team. You got your professional USA, the best of the best women's team got beat by a boys high school team. Professional my ass.
The median total throughout our population.
I love this picture. Look at he's a pack horse. Look at all he's carrying. Look what she's got. And she's like, wait a minute, I'm only getting 77% as many carrots as you're getting. Because you're not doing the work. Are you doing as much work as him? No. So why do you need as much pay? Same with those soccer players. As a matter of fact, those are in my videos. There's one of them right here. Megan Rapinoe gets fact-checked hard by comedian Kayvon. Then there's another. I'm going to end up doing, hopefully in one video, that video with both of those in there. Where is the other one? Oh, well, there's the women's NCAA tournament lost millions. Way too fucking funny. It's fucking stupid. You do not, and it is proven, you do not make as much money. They're still going on with this equal pay thing. That's Young Rippa. We're already in 3 videos with this Megan Rapinoe bullshit. And there's one more. So I'm going to try and fit all 4 of them into the video. But yeah, it's a new guy. He's a lawyer. Also, he broke it down. He broke down the actual, serious. And that's probably going to be the first video I actually throw in there. Is that video. The lawyer. That's probably going to be the first one I throw in there. And then I'll just add from there. But yeah, it's just, y'all don't do seriously, you expect to get paid as much as men when you can't beat a boys' high school team? It was the 15-year-olds, I believe. It was the freshman class. That's even more humiliating. You're supposed to be professional female soccer players, and you get beat by freshmen? Oh, fuck. That's the JV team right there. That's junior varsity. God, oh my God. Wow.
So without going into the hours work,
I guarantee you, you take the best boys from high school, seniors, the ones getting ready to go into college. As a matter of fact, this past weekend, they had the shootout 3-point thing and all that stuff and everything with the high school players. You take the best of the best male high school players, and they will probably beat, actually not probably, 100% beat the number 1 WNBA team. Guarantee it. 100% guaranteed. Men and women are not equal. They're not. So I don't understand why people keep going with this false narrative that men and women are. You could take the best, literally the best female, the WNBA, whoever the best WNBA team is, and take the best high school boys from around the country, put them together as a team, and I guarantee you they will beat those women. Guarantee it. But they're high school boys. They're not even pro. Guarantee they'll beat those fucking women. Somebody come on my channel and say that wouldn't happen. Y'all know goddamn well you're full of shit. You have, let's say when LeBron was still in high school, and you take LeBron and everyone who came out at the same time from seniors of high school and put them on a team, you know damn well, Kobe, when he was in high school, you know damn well that entire graduating class of the best boys in the country would beat the best WNBA team. Period. Men and women are not equal.
and expertise and working in the 30s, 40s, and 50s, which take into account eliminate the gender pay gap. The entire thing is negated by the fact that women account for 70% of consumer spending in our society, which equates to men doing the majority of the work and women doing the majority of the spending. So this alone debunks the entire thing, but they will continue to push for this equity-based mindset. So they will benefit from the instincts of guys to want to work to protect and provide for women while also pushing for these unfair advantages on the other front. It's the argument of selective equality.
I'm just challenging your position. You're
Highly,
okay with it not being fair when it benefits you.
you're oversimplifying a very complex situation.
Oh my God. Oh my fucking God. You're simplifying a very complex. How is it complex? How? You know how these fucking feminazis, these liberals, these fucking snowflakes always want to throw out an example of something, but never the evidence to go out with what they're saying. Okay, you're saying that, back it up with some actual evidence.
No, it's not really complex. There are no such thing as loyal. The concept of a loyal, highly effective, competitive alpha is a female notion.
And have to continue to compete with other pretty girls because men are too simple to stick with one.
Well, how about this? The kind of men you're talking about is simple enough to make the light you live in, the air conditioning, all the stuff that you, hold on, excuse me, ma'am. The simple men built the world that you use.
I built my own world. So
No, ma'am, you
No.
use the world we built. No, ma'am, you use the world men built. Name me 5 great female inventors. I'll give you what? Madam Curie.
I can't believe you. So you're telling me that men and
No, ma'am, I just asked you a question and you didn't know. You go.
Deflect the con, baby. Deflect the con right there.
See, you're answering questions with questions. We're
Well,
talking about building. Name me 5 great female inventors or builders.
Now look at this one. This one jumps on her cell phone to look it up. Had to cheat and jump on her damn cell phone. And even though she cheated, watch what he does to knock the bitch back down, thinking she's smart.
5 inventors or builders. That's a really great question. That really is.
Now listen, she doesn't even say it out loud. She whispers it. Why are you whispering?
Yeah, I was gonna. Well, also I don't remember the lady's name, but there's a bunch of buildings in Miami.
Go on and do it. Go on and do it. Go. She's afraid. Go on and do it. Go on and get on in there, baby girl. You got it.
Miami was established by a woman.
Congratulations. But the Miami, the land was established by, but this country was first landed by who? Men or women?
Men.
Exactly.
I agree with
Yep.
Who actually, for Miami to be established by a woman, who actually moved into that area of dealing with the Seminoles, and, basically the Native Americans that were in that area to clear that area for a woman to establish Miami? Who was it? Men or women? The men. Men built the light bulbs as it's a man's world. Men built the boats to conquer the waters. Men built the buildings. Men built the cars. Men built it all. And here you get to take advantage of everything men built. We built it all. Just enjoy the fact that it's there and do what you got to do to get by. Period. I have had literally the Klan, skinheads back home in Virginia in my face. And I've gone around them, over them, under them, or through them so they don't stand in my fucking way. They have tried to stand in my way and it didn't work. My mom, my grandmother in Northern Virginia, in fucking Northern fucking Virginia, racist as hell. I mean, straight up. I mean, we had to deal with the Klan, and this was in the city. They had to deal with even more the Klan. Open. That's right, I'm part of the Klan chapter, blah, 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 the sheriff talking, And my grandmother still had her farm, still ran her farm, still was one of the strongest women I know, and did her shit, and was damn successful and happy. My mother dealt with racist ass in Virginia from when she grew up in the country to where she came down. She's the one who dealt with the Klan when they burned the cross on our lawn and was like, get the fuck off my lawn and take that damn cross with you. Which was funny as shit watching them put the thing out because they were like, well, you know, what will we do? One of the strongest women I knew, and didn't give my mom. I'll tell you right now, if she were alive today, with this fucking third wave feminist bullshit going on, ooh man, my mom would be like, if she were watching this right now, like she'd be like, I would be whipping no bitches' asses. I'd be grabbing there by their fucking head. You better shut the fuck up. My mom was a violent fucking woman. She was, because she didn't play no fucking games and she didn't allow for no bullshit. So, yeah, them sitting here like wanting just free shit. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
And see, the thing is, I've done this show about survival, and you can go back to Bear Grylls Island number 2. Man, you can only be a feminist in a first world country.
I love that saying. You can only be a feminist in a first world country. They don't allow that shit in third world countries. Africa doesn't allow feminism. You try talking back to a man. You try talking back to a man in Africa like this. See what the fuck happens to you. You try talking back to a man like this in China. See what the fuck happens to you. In Japan, see what happens to you. In India, see what happens to you. The Middle East, see what happens to you. You can only be a fucking feminist in a first world country. Just, I love that saying. Need to get that shit put on a t-shirt.
There's a hierarchy of needs. You are correct. We
don't need you.
College.
And we don't need you. You need us.
Great. I don't need you either.
No, we need.
No. You don't seem to understand. And this is the whole red pill movement for men. We don't need you. We don't. Most men don't want to have kids. So we don't fucking need you. We don't. We can build everything. The wife left thinking that I would fall apart because she handled the bills and she handled everything. Well, that's because you kept telling me, I got it. Baby, don't worry about it. I got it. Well, there's like a whole stack of fucking receipts and paperwork. I'll go through it. No. I got it. But they would run around and would tell the friends that, oh, I'm doing all the work. You lying fucking... Which the friends knew because they would be at the house. He said he would help you. You know, why are you lying right now? Anyway.
You know, we don't need you for survival. You need us for survival.
Yes.
So
what I'm trying to get you to understand, ma'am, is...
And that's extremely true. Well, anyway, as I said, the wife left thinking I would fall apart. Bitch, I'm still here. For one, you abandoned the property, and I'm still here. 2015, you left. I'm still here. Doing well, actually. Especially when I went through the darkest period. I don't have family here. This is her home. El Paso is her home. Her family is here. Her mother, all that, cousins, everybody, sister. Her family mostly is here. Juarez, mostly here. I don't have any of that. Most of my family is either dead or they're all back in Virginia. I'm here basically by myself. And I fucking still did good. Actually doing pretty damn good. In the next month or so, doing even way better. So, I'm going to go ahead and end this video here, and I'm going to go into a part 2. But, yeah, we don't need y'all. And that's what's pissing y'all off. There are so many videos of these women. Like, as I said, they're the ones who said 5-6 years ago, we don't need men. Fuck y'all. We don't need y'all for shit. When men walked away, listen, do y'all not even realize what's going on here in this panel? This panel is about women complaining about men walking away. This panel is literally about men walking away from feminist bullshit. And the women can't handle it. But we gave you what you wanted. You whined and complained and bitched and barked and yelled, saying we don't fucking need y'all for anything. So we walked away. And instead of saying you're sorry, you double down and attack us even more. I tell you, we don't need you. I've got, oh my God, you know how many marriage proposals I've had in the last few years since the wife left? Not just marriage proposals, but just date me. Just give me a chance. Date me. So there are plenty of women, especially since women outnumber men here in El Paso anyway. There are plenty of women for a good man. Plenty. And oh yeah, it gets very deep into that. I think in this video. Very deep. Anyway, let me stop this video here. And I'll go ahead and let me see. Let's create a co-ed team. Oh, dude, as I said, there are so many videos that are in my today's topic folder. They're so, trust me, the shit you're saying, it's going to keep coming up in more of the videos. It's going to come up of everything that you're saying. So let's just get rid of men and women. Let's just go to co-ed. Yeah, you'll see what happens with that shit. All right. Fuck. Oh, it's funny when women have said, "Oh my God," when they look at the men when they play soccer and basketball and everything. Oh my God, they get touched and they're rolling on the ground and everything. Well, look, when we get hit and everything, we get right back up. You do know why, right? Do you know why? Because they get paid by sponsorships and everything else. Millions of dollars. Millions. You know why? Because they pack the seats. You are doing everything you can because you need the money. You don't get all the sponsorships the men get. You know why? Because again, they pack the seats. You don't. You don't pack the seats. A League of Their Own, which is based on a true story, literally explains that. When the men were gone, but we still wanted, but the people still wanted sports. Yeah, they watched the women. Yeah, they supported the women because that was all that was there. But when the men came back home, it was like, bye, ladies. Because watching women just, you're not as entertaining. Sorry, you're not. You're not. Anyway, let me finish this one and I'll go into the next one. Part 2.